Hey guys, it's me again. Name's Sarah. I'm a grateful believer and follower of Jesus Christ. I suffer with PTSD, depression, low self-worth, all kinds of stuff. A lot of my issues come from me being molested when I was 9. I wanted to touch base again because it's been a couple days since I made a video. This is only my 3rd video, but at the end of the night, just got back from Celebrate Recovery, which I go to on Friday nights. And being someone that's depressed and has all these issues, look at this. This is what I have to take every night, which I'm told that I'm going to have to take for the rest of my life by my psychiatrist. But I won't put God in a box. I know God has every chance of healing me. I mean, there could be a chance that He could heal me completely and I'll never have to take medicine again. But right now, this is my reality. I've been kind of stressed out lately. Going to Celebrate Recovery was a good relief. It was good to be able to worship. There was one part that was hard though. So my husband's deployed right now, and since he's been deployed, my psychiatrist put me on a new medication to help me sleep. If I don't take it, I won't sleep for days. Literally, I will not sleep, and I'll like go nuts. And I'll have nightmares for days when I do finally fall asleep, and they're very vivid. And this has been an issue for a long time, rooted from being molested. So at CR tonight, I shouldn't be laughing because it kind of hurt my feelings, but I didn't really know how to respond to it. We always have burgers or hot dogs or something like that when we start on Fridays, and one of the guys goes, "Oh, since you're eating for 2, you don't want to eat hot stuff. That's not good for the baby." The baby. I can't have kids anymore. I have 2 kids of my own and a stepchild, and I can't have kids anymore. So I'm like, wow, this new medication has made me gain weight, and that just confirmed it. I've been beating myself up about it. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but a lot of girls do it though. It's so common, just everybody's afraid to talk about it. I'm 6'1". Right now I weigh 194 pounds. I'm not used to that. Even after having kids, I got back down to 160. I'm used to having a flat stomach, having a V, and now I got a gut, and people think I'm pregnant. I didn't even know how to respond to that, and I'm just like, well, since I'm eating for 2, But I don't know, that just made me feel like crap, because I already have issues from my body, with my body anyways. Like, I look in the mirror and I totally beat myself up. And I know women do this, just women are afraid to talk about it. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world, and I guarantee you she's sitting there looking in the mirror, she finds something wrong with her face. And I think that it's sad that it's come to that, but this society, it's hard to be a woman in the society these days, especially with depression, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that we are fed, I feel like it makes us feel worse. Especially, you struggling with depression as it is, it's like, gosh, what do I have to look forward to? What if I look at myself and I can't wear a bikini? Like, how am I supposed to go out and have fun? That's one thing. I can't even go. I went to the beach, 2 weeks ago with my kids. Would not wear a bikini. This time last year, I was in a bikini. I was perfectly fine. And then gained weight. And I'm like, I can't even go to the beach because I see all these young girls. And I was young once. I mean, I'm 32. I'm still young technically. But I've had kids. And my body obviously isn't what it used to be. But being as depressed as I am, I can't go to the beach without comparing myself to a single woman. Like, you know, I'm like, man, I see someone who has like a nice butt, and every girl checks out every other girl. I guarantee you. She just doesn't admit it. Most of them don't. I will, because I'm just out there. I let everything out. I will sit there and compare my butt, my legs. Compared my feet before. Seriously, I know. But I will literally sit there and pick myself apart. Instead of sitting and enjoying my time with my family, I will be sitting there picking myself apart, telling myself that I'm not good enough because I don't look like this girl, or that girl, or oh, look at her, she can wear that bikini. I used to be able to do that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not good enough. And these are like things that'll sit and replay over and over and over, and it'll literally ruin my whole day. Like, I feel bad for my husband. Like, when he gets back, he knows my struggle, and I'm so thankful that he is there for me, because sometimes I just feel like I'm a hot mess. But he knows my struggle with my body, and he loves me anyway. I'm grateful for that. And people tell me all the time, they'll tell me, oh, you're so pretty, you know, stuff like that, but it doesn't, when you're depressed and you have such low self-worth, it doesn't mean anything if you don't feel it yourself. And it is so hard to get to a point where you do feel that yourself. Like right now, I'm trying to get into my Bible more and read more and look at the truth that God says about me, you know. And God, it's hard. Like, I wish I could wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say something good about myself. And it's almost impossible to. Like, I have a hard time finding anything good about myself. And I don't know why. I don't understand. I mean, like, I'm doing inventory, which is part of one of my step study things. I'm going through inventory, you know, the people that I've hurt, the people that have hurt me. And I know a lot of things stem from that. A lot of things come from, you know, things growing up, things I was told growing up, you know, actions, just all kinds of stuff that I guess have added up to how I feel about myself now. And, you know, one thing that I'm really tired of hearing, and I told someone this earlier today, I'm tired of hearing, why can't you just get over it and move on like the rest of the world? I've literally had my dad tell me that. And that was one of the most crushing things ever. He doesn't believe in PTSD. He doesn't believe in anything like that. Even though it's clinically proven. He asked me, because I'm not working right now because of my PTSD and all my issues, and he asked me, why can't I just get over it and go back to work and get a job like anyone else? Well, I hate to break it to you, but I can't. As much as everything in me wants to, I wish I could. I wish I could get over it. There is no just getting over it. It's not a thing. And I'm tired of hearing it, especially from people who have never been through it, who don't understand. They don't understand what it's like to wake up in the morning and not have a will to do anything. I mean, just to even get up out of the bed is an accomplishment. I mean, I have so many things that I need to do, and I have a lot of responsibilities, you know, and taking care of my family. I always make sure my kids are taken care of. But somewhere along the line, I stopped taking care of me. And it's made me feel lost, like I lost myself. I've had relationships that have gone sour because, you know, being codependent and relying on other people to make me feel whole has made me feel less whole. And I think a lot of us do that. A lot of us turn to other people instead of turning to God. We try to seek comfort in others, and that's the thing, is mankind, we're just going to fail each other. It even says in the Bible, you know, we're going to fail each other constantly. We're not perfect. And having expectations for other people to be perfect is just setting yourself up for failure. and I'm guilty of it. I have so many times in my life, I'm 32, from the time I was in middle school, high school, running around trying to get people to accept me, to love me in all the wrong ways. And it only led to me hating myself even more. Like, suffering with depression sucks. I can't tell you how many times, like, June 28th will be 2 years since my last suicide attempt. I've had 4 total. And in a way, it's embarrassing to talk about, but at the same time, it's freeing. I know a lot of people have tried it. A lot of people do self-harm, and they're afraid to talk about it because they feel ashamed. But you know what? One thing that I learned is that Jesus took that shame on the cross, and it's no longer mine to bear. So I can talk about it freely. And I don't care if it gives me labels. I mean, I know there's other people out there right now struggling with it. Suicidal thoughts, all that kind of stuff. I know the struggle. I really do. I have days where I'm not necessarily suicidal, but I just wonder why I'm alive. I wonder why God even has me here. And those days are a lot harder to get through, but you know what? Reading my Bible and really trying to press into God and letting Him fill those parts of me that I know that have been empty for a long time, I know that's slowly going to help me. That's going to help me heal from these things that have weighed me down for so long. So, anyways, I think I've blabbed enough. Until next time, peace.